All right, guys, I wanted to make a short video here going over how to submit your answers this week for DeltaMath. I've had a few students in the past that have had issues submitting their answers correctly. They're getting the right answers, but DeltaMath is marking them wrong because of the notation. And so I wanted to help you guys with that, make your life hopefully a little bit easier if you're having any questions here. So your first set of problems are going to be just simply reducing fractions. So 60 over 70, I want to reduce and simplify this fraction as much as possible. So thinking about what's the biggest number that goes into 60 and 70. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click my keyboard here. And I know 10 goes into both of them. So my answer can reduce to 6 divided by 7, right? 60 divided by 10 would get me 6, and 70 divided by 10 would get me 7. So I can go ahead and submit my answer and double check my work. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. So 22 and 11. I'm going to go ahead again, click my keyboard. I know, 22 and 77, kind of gave it away. 11 goes into both of them. So 22 divided by 11 would get me 2. Divided by, that's how I get that fraction, is using the division key. 77 divided by 11 would give me 7. So I can submit that answer. And then yes, I got that one correct. Let's go ahead and look at our second set of problems that you guys are going to be doing this week. And that is when you are going to be simplifying rational expressions like this, okay? So mostly here you guys are going to be factoring and then canceling like terms like that. So let's go ahead and look at the solution for this one. So for this one, they factored the top and then they factored the denominator and they said, what's the same on top and on bottom? Well, we can see these x minus 9s are the same. So what they did is they crossed those off and they were left with x plus 10 divided by x plus 8. So this would be our answer that we would need to go ahead and submit. So when you are typing your answer, let's go to our keyboard. In parentheses, I want to go ahead and put x, which is right here, plus 10. And then I'm going to close that parentheses and then hit divide by, again, parentheses again, x plus 8. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and submit my answer. Yes, this is what I want. And I got that correct. So for you guys, I would make sure you really use parentheses around this to kind of help your grouping when you want to set this up as a fraction. So let's go ahead and find a new problem and we'll do this one more time. So again, we've got quadratics. We're going to go ahead and factor them and then look at what's the same on top and bottom that I can cancel. Well, these x plus 3s can cancel out. So we're left with x plus 7 over x minus 9. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in as my answer. Again, this is, you guys would do this solving, but I just want to show you how to type your answer in. So x plus 7 and x minus 9. So again, keyboard, parentheses, x plus 7 divided by, that's how you get that fraction. Again, parentheses, x minus 9. Close those parentheses. And then go ahead and submit your answers. And again, I got that one. Okay, so I would highly suggest using parentheses. Let's go ahead and look at the last set of problems that you're going to have to do here. And these ones are probably going to be the trickiest for you guys typing in your answers, because you're going to get a lot of exponents here. So let's look at this example problem. We're going to go ahead and factor the top, and then in the bottom, they're going to get a greatest common factor. So what we get here is x plus 1, x minus 1 when they factored, GCF of x squared, and what they canceled here were these x minus 1s. So we've got an answer here of x plus 1 over x squared. And so I want to go ahead and type this into my answer here. So how this is going to look, again, we've got exponents, we've got x's, so we've got a lot of different things going on. X plus 1, I want to keep that all together in parentheses. Oops, not 2 pluses. Let's go ahead and delete that. So x plus 1, I want that all together in parentheses. Then I'm going to hit divided by, and in the denominator, I want x squared. So x, and then to get squared, you can use this button right here, or you can use this one, and it will pop it up into the exponent for you, and you can hit 2. So for squared, either one of these works to get you an exponent there. Go ahead, submit my answer, and I got it correct. All right, let's look at one more of these. Nope, different one. Let's go ahead and look at one like this here. So again, we're going to have some exponents in our answer. So our answer for this one, they get x squared over x minus 8. So let's go ahead and type this in to our answer bank. So I'm going to hit the keyboard. I'm going to go ahead, and in the top, I want x squared. So I'm going to hit x. And again, you can use this button for squared, or you can, if I clear this all out, you can hit X, and then you can hit this exponent button, and you can pick any exponent you want then. Okay, now here's the thing, you're in the exponent right now, so you need to arrow over to get out of it. Okay, and then again, that's key. See how now my cursor's big? I arrowed over to get out of it. Now I can hit divided by x minus 8. Okay, so anytime you're in an exponent, guys, you need to make sure you arrow over to get out of it. Let's go ahead and submit our answer, and we got that one correct. So let's take a look at one more problem here. I'm going to go ahead and try and see if we can get one more exponent here, where we've got to get out of it. And they're just not giving me one. All right, let's go ahead and look at this one. So the question is 3x squared over x squared minus 6x. So when we go ahead and type in our answer for this one, the solution they get is 3x over x minus 6. So again, keyboard, 3x divided by parentheses x minus 6. Okay, and keep that all together. So again, guys, when you want that fraction, you're going to hit that division key, and we can go ahead, submit, and double check our work there. All right, guys, hopefully this helps you solve these problems a little bit easier. Make sure you use that keyboard, okay, to help you submit those answers. These give you exponents, okay, and whenever you're in an exponent, make sure you arrow over to get out of it. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions.